50 clean eating tips for weight loss. Would it be safe to assume that you would fill up a fancy and finely tuned Maserati with premium fuel? Asks Lisa Davis, PhD, LDN, Chief Nutrition Officer at Tira's Kitchen. You betcha. So now let's turn to your body. For it to function optimally, what type of fuel should you fill it up with? Enter clean eating. View a clean eating plan as premium fueling for the body that features nutrient-dense, portion-controlled, antioxidant-rich foods and meals free of additives and potential toxins, Dr. Davis tells us. Yes, you read that right. Carbs are not a villain, folks. And eating clean doesn't mean you have to give up this vital macronutrient. Your body needs all three, carbs, protein and fat, to survive and thrive. Here breaks it down, carbs just have a bad rap. Yes, most packaged high-sugar foods are carbohydrate-dense, but carbs, in their natural source, are just as important, if not more important, to help your body function as the other macronutrients, protein and fat. Fun fact time, your brain loves carbohydrates, and can't even function without it. But that does not mean your brain does not love Twinkies. It means your brain loves whole grains like brown rice and quinoa, legumes, vegetables, fruits, for they are not only clean sources of carbohydrates, but also carry fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Go deeper with these 20 worst carb habits of all time. Amen to this one, right? Contrary to most diets, eating clean allows you to eat more food, not less. The difference is you are able to eat more and still maintain/lose weight, because you are making more mindful, educated and informed food choices, says Heim. Eating clean isn't some kind of fad diet that eliminates major food groups. Instead, it provides you with the tools to make better decisions within those food groups. When we eat clean, there are no cheat meals when we want a treat. You can, in fact, enjoy celebrations in moderation. Nothing like guzzling down some tasty whey protein and maltodextrin after a hard workout, right? So, wrong. You may equate eating clean with those purportedly wholesome power bars, but they may be doing you more harm than good. Most power bars are filled with sugar and poor quality ingredients like isolated soy protein and chemical additives. Instead, choose a handful of nuts and a piece of fruit, advises Annie K. Ms. RDN, lead nutritionist at Kripalu Center for Yoga and Health. No, it doesn't have to be Monday, but it's still important. To reduce your carbon footprint and eat sustainably, try going meatless 1 day per week. Plant-based foods are often less processed than meat and offer an abundance of nutrients. Beans, lentils, nuts, seeds, for example chia, hemp, tofu, and certain whole grains, like quinoa and buckwheat, offer a great source of protein, says Alexandra Miller, RDN, LDN, corporate dietitian at MetaFast, Incorporated #meatless Thursday. Don't mind if we do. Check out more plant-based weight loss secrets omnivores need to know here. It'll be easier than ditching that summer fling, we promise. And don't forget to look for fried food concealing itself under sneaky names. In addition to forgetting the fried, deep-fried and pan-fried foods, nix anything on a menu or label that's crispy, au gratin, or stuffed. All of which are high in bad fats and calories, and contain zero nutritional value even if it did before it went into the fryer. Instead, look for steamed, broiled, baked, grilled, poached or roasted foods, says Peggy Gatsopoulos, RHN, nutritionist, and author of Kitchen Cures. Restrictive diets are never realistic for the long haul, so learning to balance your plate may be key to lasting clean eating, shares Dr. Tasneem Bashir, MD, also known as Drive. Taste, a weight loss expert and author of What Doctors Eat and the 21-Day Belly Fix. Use my 3-1 rule. Every plate should be 3 parts fresh, as in fresh vegetables, fruits, lean meats, healthy fats and 1 part frozen, canned or boxed. Change the proportion of fresh to packaged and clean eating becomes an elusive goal. We're talking ill syndrome here, intensely read labels. Not high school Huckfin status scanning. Read the labels. In the wise words of Toscarino, one of the pioneers of the Eat Clean diet, if you can't read it, don't eat it. If it sounds complex, or like a word straight out of chemistry class, chances are it is added to artificially preserve the food or sweeten it. When we eat clean, we aim to eat real food sources, says Heim. Marketing on packaging can be deceptive. Just go straight to the ingredient list and make your own judgments. Sometimes, We'll even find we have to walk away from foods that are labeled as healthy and gluten-free after learning what's really in it. Pro tip: avoid additives like artificial sweeteners, food colorings, and the preservatives BSH and sodium nitrate, advises Davis. A good rule of thumb is shopping for groceries with 6 ingredients or less. This helps us steer clear of extremely processed foods that would never be obvious from the outside. For example, when you buy oatmeal, it seems obvious that there would just be oats, but unfortunately, it can be loaded with all sorts of other sweeteners and preservatives. There is no reason to buy oats that are made of anything more than just oats, offers Reframe. You may find that some of your favorite foods, and even most highly regarded as health foods, are made up of zillions of ingredients. The good news is that there's definitely an alternative and cleaner version of whatever you have to sacrifice on the market. Does that chocolate chip chew bar still sound good with all those corn syrup solids, caramel color and soybean oil wedged in there? We didn't think so. Now that you know better, check out these 50 overnight oats recipes for weight loss. Instead, reframe it on all the delicious real food options now at your fingertips and show stealers in your healthy eating arsenal. Rather than thinking about what you're missing out on, start by adding more real, nutrient-dense whole foods to your diet and making small changes to the ingredients you use regularly. If you like pasta, replace white, refined pasta with whole grain, or even try making noodles out of zucchini. Try sprouted grain bread instead of whole wheat. Try kelp noodles instead of refined noodles in an Asian stir-fry. If you're at a fast food joint, nix the fries in your combo for a side salad, says Garza Paulos. Little changes add up to big differences.